Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as musician. And in today's video, the time has finally come for me to do my final reaction for this year's upcoming Eurovision Song Contest, which will be for Georgia's song On Replay by Bzikebi, which is really exciting because this is making me feel really old, but they won Junior Eurovision back in 2008 and they're all grown up now, and this is going to be really exciting to kind of witness for the first time. They're back doing the adult contest and I think this is really exciting. So let's get straight into the reaction. Stay tuned to the end and I'll score the song out of 10, give a bit of musical analysis and commentary as per usual. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see all my other reaction videos from this year's contest, I have a playlist on my channel page you can check out because this is the last one. All of the other ones will be on there for you to look at if you like what you see today. So I think we'll get straight into the reaction and I'm excited to see what's going on with this one. Nice. Oh wow. They sort of kept a fragment of their original sound. It's good production so far, lots going on. Interesting drum patterns. Nice kind of breakbeat flowing through this. Nice. Oh, nice kind of use of a scale in here. That's not traditional Western classical scale. Sort of more semitone movements in there, really nice. So let's just pause it right there. This feels really exciting actually. It feels like a natural progression from the music they were making when they were children, and it feels like a nice kind of tribute to their sound, but it has developed and it has kind of gained a bit more maturity. They feel very cohesive as a group still, and the music feels very exciting. It's got a kind of break beat going through it. It feels like the scales they're using are using slightly more, I guess, like from the region scales, and I quite like that, but it's still kind of blending with this intense EDM, and it feels very mysterious too. So yeah, I like the structure of it. I like how it kind of jumps into places unexpectedly. You're like in the chorus and you weren't expecting it to come so soon, so that's quite nice. So I want to see kind of what other ideas they have in here and how it's going to develop. I'd like to hear a bit more of the female singers as well, just to kind of round out the sound and the vocals. So let's see how it progresses, but so far so good. It feels quite 2010s in the style, I'd say. Yeah, it kind of jumps into that chorus quite well. Yeah, I like the kind of simple choreography they've got as well as a band. Nice. More interesting kind of vocal ad-libs in there, backing vocals. Nice. Right, we're getting more female vocals, that's good. Great voice. Maybe needs more harmonies as a group. Nice kind of violin lines in there going alongside the vocal. Nice. Yeah, this feels like the main theme of the song. Yeah, it's got an identity. It's repeating quite a fair bit, but I feel like that's how you hook people in as well. And very interesting visuals. Nice. Okay. Keep me on replay. Very interesting. So yeah, I think overall I quite enjoyed that one. There was parts of it where I felt it was getting a bit repetitive and perhaps could have been a bit more interesting. There was some kind of gaps in the music as well where there wasn't any vocals going on, but it kind of felt like empty space that wasn't being filled in correctly by the backing track. So there was kind of little kind of fragments of the song going in that direction as well, which I felt was a bit disappointing. But on the flip side, it was very entertaining. I think the three of them are really nice as a group. It needs a little bit more harmonies, I'd say. You've got two female strong voices and a strong male voice. There's so much you can do with that kind of musically. And I would have liked to see that a bit more played out in the song, because I'm thinking back to their junior Eurovision days where there were strong harmonies in there as a group, and it was kind of missing from this one. It felt like they were chasing the chorus a bit too much and not focusing on actually grounding as a group. But again, you know, really nice visuals, nice choreography. The song had nice unexpected moments in it as well. Just a little repetitive, but I think it was good. I'm not sure how that stands up against the counterparts, you know, songs from Sweden. I'm not quite sure how that's going to kind of match up, but it's still a good effort. So I think in terms of a score out of 10, I'm going to go for a 7.5 for that one. It was very entertaining, but just kind of lacking in some areas. But overall, really good. So of course, let me know down below in the comments what you think of this song. I'm really excited to hear your thoughts. What do you think of them coming back again to do the adult contest? I think that's really exciting. And yeah, we've reached the end of the reaction series again for Eurovision this year. It's been my 5th year doing this, and it's been just great. And I think, you know, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone, really, because I went into this with a mindset back in December of a lot of nerves and a whole lot of anxiety, actually, as to how it was all going to play out. And, you know, I took a big step back away from everything last year after the results. I think it really did impact me and impacted my relationship with my channel, which I really didn't like. And I felt like I needed to rebuild it again from the ground up, start again with a bit more of a positive attitude towards it, but also a really careful removal from the community, I think. And that's quite helped me. I've obviously got a really nice community around my channel, and I have a lot of respect for some of my fellow content creators in the space. ESC Tom, Shane's Eurovision review, I miss his videos so much. RAJC, Groot is always bringing the humour and the good musical production analysis. You know, there's so many nice channels out there, and they provide really good content, and I'd like to put myself up in that space with those people and hope I'm bringing something positive and fresh and a kind of different perspective, I guess, to the music from a classically trained ear, and also enjoying lots of different styles and genres. So, you know, there's a really nice community out there, but there's also a lot of toxicness, and social media around it has really been quite, I think, a bad influence on a lot of people, and including myself. And I just logged out of all of that for Eurovision this year, because I just think I don't really need to be involved in all that circle, and I don't really need to know what other people think, because I'm doing my reactions blind. I'm not listening to any material before, and I'm doing it live on my channel. I can then engage with people's comments afterwards in the comment section. But yeah, I just feel like that's really, really helped me. And maybe it's helped some of you guys too, if you've kind of stopped interacting with all that. Because yeah, I think it's opinionated, it's toxic, it is fun in places, but overall, is it really worth it? Maybe I'm getting older, but yeah, I just feel like that's how I've rebuilt it now this year. I feel like it's in a good place. I feel like things are moving in a really positive direction, and the comments have all been great this year. There's been just such a surge of positivity between everyone that's kind of stuck around for this season, and to kind of focus a lot on the music, and I really feel that, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you to everyone who kind of regularly tunes in, leaves really, really nice comments, really funny comments. There's a lot of you that just make me laugh all the time, and it really cheers me up when I read. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone. You know, this channel's been growing exponentially, and you know, I could have never envisioned I'd be in this position 5-6 years ago. So it's been an absolute pleasure, and the next steps now will just be to go through my top kind of list of 33 songs, which I'm really excited to share based on, after listening to the Georgian one, just come up with a kind of finite list. And then, you know, I'm going to do it in 3 parts, separate into 3 different videos in little chunks. And then if I have a bit of time, maybe some predictions. I'm kind of going with the flow on this just to see what the appetite's like and what the feeling is like around the contest. But I do intend to still do my reactions to the results, and with my dad as well. He's very keen on doing it again this year. His winner this year is actually Mother Nature from Luxembourg, which is really interesting. Finland is his second place. And he also, I think, really liked Romania. So yeah, it's interesting, but we'll see kind of how that all plays out too. But yeah, just a big thank you. Thanks for staying positive. Thanks for being a great audience. And I'll see you very soon for kind of the next phase of my channel for Eurovision. So thank you, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.